All right, guys, say it with me. Charities and nonprofits do not exist to solve anything. All right? None of the problems that they proclaim to want to end. Just, we have to bring justice and all this other fun shit. Yeah, none of it's true. None of it's real. It is just a means for people to collect paychecks who, under any other circumstances, would not be collecting paychecks. Oh, wait, what's that? Don't believe me? Haven't been reading the headline that's right in front of you on the screen? From the Daily Mail, Time's Up charities set up by celebrities as part of the Me Too movement spent $1.4 million on salaries, $157,000 on conferences at luxury resorts. This is written by James Gordon. If you do not recall Me Too and Time's Up, it was when Oprah and Hollywood and that the beginning of the Trump presidency, where it's just like Harvey Weinstein. Can't forget the guy they really screwed over there, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. This is when all that was just super popping, and you may not recall it because it's been out of the limelight for a while. Tax filings reveal Time's Up organization raised $3,670,219 in 2018 in its first year of operation, but spent $1,407,032 on salaries. Like I said, paychecks for people who would not otherwise be getting paychecks. And in this case, they definitely had to employ the chicks on this one. And $312,000 in one on helping victims. So of that $3,670,219, only $312,000 was spent on helping, okay, quote unquote victims. You have to establish victimhood, all right? Come on. Documents reveal the organization spent more than $157,000 on a luxury retreat because, I mean, these ladies, they work so hard. They have to treat themselves. They have to take care of themselves. How dare you? How sexist and misogynistic of you to even question $157,000 luxury retreat? Wow, it's like, yo, they didn't, how, oh my goodness, I wish I was better at math because, like, yo, $312,000 out of 3,670,000, like, I wish I was just a math genius right now because, like, what percentage is that? Like, that's less than a percentage, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Almost 1 million was spent in legal costs and $288,000 on advertising. Oh yeah, because you got to get that, you got to get it out there that you're doing $312,000 worth of work, I guess. A separate legal defense fund claims to have helped 3,000 women during the first 6 months of 2018 at a cost of $1.7 million using money coming from donations. And you want to know why I sincerely disbelieve that? Because it would be everywhere. Right? I mean, like the whole Time's Up thing, and them being desperate for content, they would be plastering it all over the place. But the most of the fund money came from grants made to the Women's Law Center, while just $132,575 came from the Time's Up Foundation. Time's Up Now, the charity's lobbying end, handed over $179,000 to the fund. So let's skip through all of this because, real talk, I mean, let's look at some of the celebrity ladies. Reese Witherspoon. Oh my Christ. Amy Schumer, who was just never really like all that. Brie Larson, who honestly, yeah, nice chesticles and all, but still, it's just like terrible. She was the former president and CEO of Times Up as of Times Lisa. I guess Times Up. I mean, they meant to say Times Up, but Lisa Borders. Didn't she make like? They had the thing up. Yeah. Yeah. So the CEO managed to pull in $342,308 for her salary. The chief marketing officer, Rachel Terrace, drew a salary of $295,000 for her efforts during the organization's first year, and treasurer Rebecca Goldman drew a salary of $255,327. Woof, my goodness. I mean, well paid to do exactly what God knows, because, like, where are these 3,000 ladies? Like, why isn't Gayle King talking to each and every one of them? Why aren't their industries on blast? This whole thing is around the entertainment Holly weirdo industry, right? So why aren't you taking those 3,000 stories and, like, yeah, we've done so much. Sisters are doing it for themselves. All right. Tax filings detail how 3,000 individuals were helped. Okay, were helped by the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund between January and June at a cost of $1,747,635. But most of the defense fund money came from grants that had been made to. So yeah, that's not the money that they raised. All right, so that 3,000 individuals, like they say that they details, which is probably more than likely like legal fees and stuff like that. But either ways, that didn't come from the money that they raised. That came from money. Most of that came from the grants. Okay, only a small proportion came from the Time's Up organizations, with the Time's Up Foundation donating $132,575 to the fund, and Time's Up Now, the lobbying and the charity, handing over $179,426. Oh my goodness! After raising just bananas amounts of money, and that's the thing. When it comes to like charities and nonprofits and really any pot of money, it's not particularly about the money, it's about what you do with it. And when you got like 3 million and can do and are clearly in a position to do so much, yet have CEOs and everybody else making like $250,000 a year, bananas. Jessica Chastain, yeah, she's hot. Mira Savino, I don't know if she was like a name. And then you got Alyssa Milano. Always got to end up with Alyssa Milano. Meanwhile, Oprah's rallying cry at the Golden Globes. Yeah, I think I went over that, but Oprah's a piece of shit. We've discussed this on several points. Okay, so let's see their response. Time's Up has responded to DailyMail.com and provided a lengthy statement regarding the allegations over how money was spent in the first year of operations. Time's Up emerged in 2018 from an international moment, intersectionality, international, globalist, like, because that's how they really get to infiltrate, and that's through feminism and all these. Oh yes, we can just throw all this money together and throw it at the problem while stuffing our pockets. Yeah, there you go, girl. Go get them. International moment of reckoning when women across industries and geographies, came across and decided to turn their pain about workplace abuse into action to address systemic inequality. Sure. Our first and largest initiative was the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund, a groundbreaking legal advocacy program. Time's Up Now raised millions of dollars for the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund by directing the people to go to a GoFundMe page and to make significant pledges in 2018, all of which went directly to the program, which has been housed and administered in the National Women's Law Center. Already, the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund has provided legal resources about sex harassment at the work to over 5,000 people, 3/4 of whom identified as low paid workers. Okay, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm trying to scroll, but I can't. That's interesting. You know what? It might as well, because it's just more jargon of word salad in which to basically just throw you off from the fact that we raised $3 million. We gave out way less than that. We gave out so much less than that. But hey, there's a good reason for that, because we may raise this money over here. Okay, sure, by all means. But I said before, they had the opportunity. They have an opportunity. You got 3,000 opportunities right there. Pick one and tell us out a story. Okay, I would like to hear about the industries in which the Time's Up and Me Too and all in your $375,000 help change. All right. So guys, with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is scaring. And YouTube and Bitchute and I'm the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Like this, you could see this coming from like a mile away. This is what all of the charities, nonprofits do, and I mean, in urban areas and urban centers, it is just it's really an industry within itself. You know, like the nonprofit sector, it's an entire sector, and it's a fine line between the bureaucracy and in the nonsense laws that end up getting passed in a lot of cases, but we'll get into that in another video. So with that being said, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.